guessed it, you guessed it. It is your boy, Trey Sensen. We got a quick little review, quick little discussion real quick about two little fragrances. And I'll tell you what they have in common and why I think you should buy them both. Before we get into that though, I need something from you. I need you to like this video. I need you to share this video. I need you to sub to the channel and tap in and let me know where you're watching from, whether it's East Australia, England, Ohio, South Alabama, Georgia, Florida, Tennessee, Texas, wherever you're watching. Check in with your boy and let me know where you're watching my video from. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. So, from the house of, let me make sure I say this right. Oh, it's not on the bottom. Yeah, it is. I had practiced this, and when I practiced it, I said it right 1,000 times. Now, I'm looking at it like, how did I say that? Kadlaj. Kadlaj. This is Cafe Latte from the house of Kadlaj. Do I like this fragrance? Yes, yes. It is definitely a unisex fragrance. Great atomizer. Ooh, that is strong. Not gonna need a lot of sprays of this. Hold on, that's got me activated. Hold on. Woo. Man, you don't need to pour the whole trigger on that. You can pump fake with that. Goodness gracious. You see what it did to the wrist. This is a really strong but well-made fragrance. And it's, again, from the house of Kadlaj, and it's Cafe Latte. So there's no mystery between the look of this bottle and the name. You know what it is. If you have been looking for a nice, sweet, gourmand, coffee style, latte style, gourmand style fragrance, then here you go. This is it. And I'm going to compare it to, man, Armand's Odyssey, Dubai Chocolate Odyssey. And this is one of my favorite fragrances, and it's a monster compliment getter. Not quite the same atomizer as the other one. Cafe Latte has a much better atomizer, but this Dubai Chocolate Odyssey is a beautiful fragrance as well. As you see, it leaves a shine. As far as projection and performance, I think they're both going to be on par with each other. And I see them both going for hours. To me, this one is a very realistic chocolate cocoa type of fragrance. And I know y'all are probably going, Trey, it's the middle of the summer, why you talking about chocolatey cocoa fragrances? Because they smell good, and it's never a bad time to smell good. And gourmands don't really have a season. Yes, we wear them more in the winter, but that's because we want to. But you can wear them anytime you feel like wearing a gourmand. Now, are these similar? Yes. But are they different? Completely. Again, this one, man, is like a nice warm cup of cocoa. This one is like a nice warm cup of French vanilla coffee or something. So they go in the same, they're on the same track, but they're on different trains. You know what I'm saying? This one I picked up at Burlington for 29 bucks. This one was a gift from me from my homeboy, Dale Payton. And I think it's a little bit more expensive. I think it's about 30 or 40. Haven't seen this in the rag stores. Doubt that I will, or at least anytime soon. But this one to me comes off a little bit more masculine. This one comes off a little bit more unisex, but still masculine. Or I'll say it's right down the middle. It doesn't lean feminine. It doesn't make me think, man, that's too feminine for me. Only a lady should wear that. At best, it's right down the middle. It's not quite as strong as the Armand, And I know y'all are probably saying, you about died when you sprayed that whole thing. I wasn't expecting that because I had just gave myself a little pop in the car because I already had a fragrance on. So I just gave myself a little pop, 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 pop to let me know I was babysitting, you know. But I think they're both good. And I think there's room in your collection for both of them. The two of them layered might be an amazing combination. Or get this for yourself and this one for your lady. I keep smelling that Dubai Chocolate Odyssey. That right there smells good. I haven't worn that in a while, and that smells really good. And we're here to talk about this. Kadlaj. This is the second time I've seen a fragrance from this house in a while. The first time I went to get it, and well, I saw it, and then I didn't get it. Got back to the car and decided I better go get it. And the line was just too long when I had to get to work. So I was just like, I'll pick it up another time. Went back the weekend to get it and it was gone. It was gone. I should have got it then. But they're out there and I'll pick it up. Again, I think it's the one that's supposed to be a clone of the Mall Paradise Garden, maybe, something like that. But anyway, the box and presentation on this one was just basic. I mean, it wasn't anything fancy as far as the box goes. You see the bottle, it's a nice bottle. Now, the difference is this one right here, again, is really, really chocolatey. And that's what you're gonna get from Dubai Chocolate Odyssey. It's really, really chocolatey. It smells like a powdery chocolate, but good. This one, in the opening, you get just a hint of tobacco in there with the chocolate, which is good. It's not an overpowering tobacco, but you're gonna get that tobacco in there, and I think that's nice, or at least I pick up on a little bit of tobacco. And I think that gives it a nice touch and a kiss of masculinity without it being too in your face and over the top. Now, this is a strong fragrance. This is a strong, loud, projecting fragrance. And again, I love to pair fragrances like this with JB Butters. Not sure which one I would wear with this. I'm sure JB will see this and chime in. I also like to pair fragrances like this, gonna trip you out, but with something orange. And you have that chocolatey orange fragrance. It was a very expensive fragrance several years ago that we were all dying to get our hands on. Some of us did, some of us didn't. It had that chocolate orange combination. I can't remember the name of it, but it was super expensive. So ever since then, if I've got a fragrance that's really creamy or chocolatey, I'll pair it with something bright and orange, and the two go well together. Now, the main difference is this bad boy right here is silky, milky. Into what Elle said, silky, milky, a smile is like sunshine. You know, I need an around the way, girl. But this right here, man, is beautiful. And it's got a hint of something in there that's fruity. I can't really put my nose on what fruit it is, but the main players is the creamy, milky, chocolatey, mixed with that tobacco. And it just smells like a slightly tobacco cafe. And it's good. It's really, really good. For $29, it's really, really good. And the bottle feels great in your hand. I am not going to spray it again as this room is already filled. It smells like Christmas or Thanksgiving in here, but be on the lookout for this one at your local Burlington or TJ Maxx or Marshalls or any of those places. Because when I Googled it, all of those places popped up. I haven't seen it at any of them. If I did, I probably just didn't pay it any attention. But today I saw it at Burlington, and I am glad that I picked this up. Again, these two right here are amazing. I had a coffee-based fragrance from Sensual Obsessions, and I used it all up. And I can't remember the name of it, but it was absolutely wonderful. These are two of my favorite style fragrances. Chocolatey, coffee type scents. It's one of my favorite aisles at work. For those who don't know, I work at a grocery store. I'm a cashier. Part-time, and my two favorite aisles to go down is the coffee aisle and then the aisle with all the fabric softeners, because I mean they just smell amazing. Just walking down through, I'll be thinking, how do I put this fabric softener type smell in a bottle? How do I bottle this? Because it would be absolutely beautiful. We've had Trey Day, maybe we need to have laundry day. But I love that scent profile. And the coffee aisle. I love going down the coffee aisle and smelling the cocoa and the coffee, and it's just beautiful. And that's what this reminds me of, just going down the coffee and cocoa aisle at your local grocery store. Beautiful, beautiful scent. I see both of these. I know this lasts for hours, and I get tons of compliments with this. And I don't know if you little dudes, I don't know if y'all will get compliments with this. I think you got to be big with a beard and a little bit of a belly. Just saying. I'm just saying. Don't be mad at me. This is what it says. It says, hi. Is if you spray this on and she get a whiff for you and you ain't some big, handsome, bearded dude, she might get mad at you. I'm just saying. You might ought to go spray something else on. But for you big brothers out there, get you a bottle of this and get you a bottle of this. Cut it large. Cafe latte. I like it. I like them both. A little bit out of season, but to me, it's never out of season to smell good. I think you're gonna smell good regardless. So, and the longer this stays on your skin, the creamier it gets. But that tobacco runs through the bottom, and it is really, really nice. That's what makes these two different. What makes them alike is that chocolatey cafe latte vibe that they both have, but this one has that tobacco that runs through the bottom of it very, very subtly, and it makes it a player, man. That is a bona fide player right there. As we used to say in the younger days, he jumping out the gym. That right there jumps out the gym, guys. And for the money, you can't hardly beat it. Great fragrance for the price. All right, guys, that's it, man. I just want to talk to you about these two fragrances real quick. I hope you all are having a beautiful Saturday. I love you all, and may God bless you all, man, and catch you on the flip side of everything. August is here. Won't be long for football season. Ready to see if those Irish can get back to the championship game and win it this time. But anyway, I love you all, and may God bless you all. Till next time, peace.